Counting down now on first pitch in Washington, D.C. It's the Marlins and the Nationals. Next on the show. MLB The Show is on the air. This afternoon we come to you live from our nation's capital as you look down at the spectacular new Nationals Park, host to this edition of Major League Baseball. Today, it's the rubber match of this three-game series as it'll be the Florida Marlins taking on the Washington Nationals. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with my colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler as we get set for what should be a good one. And Soup, we turn to you first. What'll be the one thing we can keep an eye on here?
Well, one young guy that's going to bear watching is Jesus Flores. He's probably not the kind of guy that's ready to garner a whole lot of attention on the national level just yet, but he just might soon. He's one of the younger starting backstops in the league, and I think he's someone to keep an eye on for the future.
All right, Dave, Hudd will join us shortly, but let's get to our majestic starting lineup as the visiting Florida Marlins will line up like this.
And simply put, this guy Hanley Ramirez is one of the best in the game. You talk about the full package offensively, this guy's it.
They'll square off against the hard-throwing right-hander Daniel Cabrera. Seems like we say this every year, but Cabrera is still something of an enigma out on the mound. He can dazzle you with a 2-hit, 10-strikeout game on Monday and then turn around and not make it out of the third inning on Saturday. As always, the potential for that light bulb to go on is what keeps teams coming back for more. And defensively, here's how Washington will take the field behind him. And standing in is Hanley Ramirez as we are ready to get this one going.
Hanley Ramirez.
And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we are underway at the Beltway.
First pitch, 106.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And he's going to have extra bases right out of the chute today. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple. Cameron Maben will be the batter. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
And on the mound, you just have to forget about that runner at third and just work on getting 3 outs. It's tough for any pitcher to work out of this without that run scoring.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And sometimes harder's not better. Take a little off. It's like he's trying to throw it through a brick wall out there.
Let's go, Nationals!
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
That's a power fastball right there at 94. He really slings it in there.
A runner in scoring position with none out. Here he comes on 2-1. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. As this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Millage is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they'll take the lead here as he does the job with the sac fly, and they move out in front.
Just needed to get this thing airborne to get that first run of the game home, and he does his job with a sac fly.
Manny Ramirez will step in now as the National League's leading hitter coming in. fastball, and he popped it up back into short right field. And that's going to fall. A base hit.
Well, they set up inside and ran one in on him, but he gets good wood on it anyway.
So a runner on first with one out now, and that'll bring in the powerful second baseman, Dan Uggla. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Good action on that two-seam fastball. That started off the plate and moved all the way over.
Runner at first here, one man out. And he takes this one high, 1-1. On the ground to second base, this could be two. Here's Guzman. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So it's one run on two base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number one. Florida's out in front, 1-0. A look there at the Nationals starting lineup as put forth by manager Manny Acta.
Always nice when you have a dangerous hitter like this down in the number 6 spot. Be careful of him.
They'll be opposed by the hard-throwing right-hander Matt Garza. Garza, of course, came over to Tampa along with Jason Bartlett in the Delman Young deal and paid immediate dividends for the Rays, winning 11 games during the regular season and 2 more during Tampa's ALCS victory over Boston. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Here comes Lastings Millage into the box as he'll get us started in the home half of the first. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And that's in there at 95. Won't see any of those in batting practice.
Now the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
And we'll get a look at this from his perspective. This thing rides up and in on him, but it's in there at the letters, and he's just frozen.
The one gone now for Christian Guzman. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Pitching coach will love that location.
One out, nobody on. Having success with the fastball here, it's 0-2 now.
And you can see just not getting the hands through the zone quick enough to tackle that fastball in the inside half.
Here's the pitch. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. Up with it is Uggla. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Garza, 2 away. Our umpires for today's ball game: Woody Keller's behind the plate, Porter Callahan over at first, Dutch Nelson, the crew chief, is at second, and the veteran Joe Watson's over at third. So 2 are gone now for Ryan Zimmerman. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
I need to be a little more aggressive up there.
Now the 0-1 is swung on and bounced to the shortstop Ramirez. Throw on to Helms at first, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. The Marlins lead this one 1-0. Jorge Cantu leads things off now in the top half of the second. There's that Cabrera fastball we've heard so much about. 0-1.
And at the plate, he's just 1 for 7 in the series, so he's in a bit of a cold spell.
Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
And that's one of those where you hide the water cooler in the dugout. He'll be steaming after that.
So the leadoff man retired here, and that'll bring up Jeremy Hermida. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Bases are empty, one man out. And he takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
Yeah, and when you leave it up in the hitter's eyes like that, he knows enough not to chase out there.
And he takes a called strike two.
Boy, what better way to spend a Sunday afternoon than at the old ballpark?
Here it comes. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Oh, and here's where that slider's so effective. You take just a little bit off so it looks like a fastball, but then it disappears at the end. Great pitch.
Jason Kendall will be the batter. In there, no balls and a strike.
Good late break there. Good pitch to get ahead on.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
2 strikes, 2 outs. Time to turn it loose now.
Swinging a hard-hit ball down the line. And this ball gets by Johnson right down the line. And it bounces around down there now. Throwing to second, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Man at second here with 2 away, and standing in as the first baseman, Wes Helms. Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a swing and a ball grounded foul off to the right side. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Pretty well placed fastball there on 0-2. That's a good take.
And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
Boy, and that never even threatened the strike zone. You at least got to make him sweat a little.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, he is really making him work out there.
Matt Garza would be next. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Marlins on top, 1-0. Josh Willingham will start things off in the bottom of the second. And Garza will use the slider to his advantage at strike 1.
Pretty nasty there. We may see that again before too long.
And Willingham watches that one miss, a ball and a strike. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate, 1-2 now.
And perhaps most amazing about this at bat is he's got it to 1-2 without even going to the fastball yet.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. Ronnie Belliard will stand in, looking to extend his modest 6-game hitting streak. Now here's the first pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Ugla ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Nick Johnson steps in now. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Maben is back to the track, though, as he pulls it in, and a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full. The Marlins lead it 1-0. Matt Garza is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Matt Garza.
And this is grounded foul, wide of Johnson over at first. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him, 0-2.
And when you got a pitcher 0-2, I think I'd try to make him chase something here.
Fouled straight back. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses, 1-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Leadoff man gone, so they'll work against the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. Ball one. One out, nobody on. The next pitch. And that misses. 2-0. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
That would have been a good one to offer at there.
Fastball is looked at for strike two.
And after challenging him up with the last fastball, that's a perfect spot for the follow-up, right at the knees.
Too high, ball three.
And this is the definition of patience. He hasn't swung the bat yet.
Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Cameron Maben will dig in. He drove in a run with the sacrifice fly his first time. And this is hit hard to the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Marlins lead this one 1-0. Elijah Dukes makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
And this guy's 0 for 6 in the series thus far, so he's got to be about due to come through.
And a fastball taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. There to take it is Hermida, and that's out number 1. So one gone for the catcher, Jesus Flores. At the knees, strike one.
And look how calm he looks out there. His tempo looks really good right now.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And this is fouled straight back. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And this is near the line, but foul wide of first. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Oh, and these two guys are locked in a battle now.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Daniel Cabrera will stand in for the first time here. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. The 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0.
And let's see if he makes him throw a strike here.
And that's in there, 2-1.
That's a little more like it.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And no shot for Hermida. This is a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Manny Ramirez will step in to lead things off here. On now to the top of inning number 4. Florida's out in front, 1-0. Manny Ramirez will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
And he'll make you bring that fastball up a bit before he takes a whack at it.
Has to reach for that one as he fouls it away to the right side. It's 1-2 now. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes the count now. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And Manny is going to reach on a base hit. Dan Ugla will stand in.
Dan Ugla.
Get this guy right here.
Fastball probably could have gone either way, but ruled a ball, 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
And this is the game within the game here. Do you keep pitching around him on 2-0 or come back at him with something?
Boy, and Woody Keller's just not giving him any help now. It's 3-0.
And Woody Keller's normally pretty fair behind the plate, but he's been known to tighten that zone sometimes.
taking all the way. It's 3-1 now.
And he's saying, throw me another one of those.
A runner at first with no outs here. Runner at first, Manny, the pitch. In there, and it's full 3-2.
Didn't like that one either. He's taking this about as far as it can go now.
All right, we're on strike 3.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And here's a swing and a miss by Ugla as he sat down on strikes for out number 1. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Jorge Cantu. First pitch coming. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. That's hammered the other way to deep right field. Dukes back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Jeremy Hermida will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. And a fastball, very easy to lay off that one. It's ball 1.
And no threat to run over there at first, so with 2 away, you can focus all your energy squarely on this guy.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. A fastball for a strike, 2-1 now.
If you can keep planting that pitch there, you'll be in good shape.
Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And an easy play for Johnson over at first, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Marlins lead it 1-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and digging in is Lastings Millage, the center fielder. Here's the first offering. And there's the fastball that time from Garza. It's 0-1.
Averaging 10 pitches an inning through the first 3. That was pitch number 31 there.
And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Maben, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Christian Guzman will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Come on, guys.
First pitch coming. And that misses, ball 1.
And let's see if he can get a little something going in a 1-0 game.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
And you can tell he's really in his zone out there now.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
And from what I've seen so far, these guys are going to have a lot of trouble scoring this afternoon.
Pitch on the way. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Changeup that's pulled toward right center field. And Hermida will put this one away for out number 2. So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And digging in is the young third baseman Ryan Zimmerman. Lays off 1-0.
And I'll tell you, when he's missed, he's barely missed. Everything's been around the strike zone.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
And this pitching staff's done a pretty good job with him in the series.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Marlins lead this one 1-0. Jason Kendall will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
And these guys would love to see the bottom of the order get some offense going.
And now a pitch on the way. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
And let's see if he goes to his comfort zone now. That fastball down and away.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Belliard is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Well, they just haven't made a lot of good swings on his fastball so far today. This is not a bad pitch to have a rip at, but he just can't time it very well and winds up popping it up.
Wes Helms will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Here's a ground ball to first. And Johnson takes it to the bag himself for the out. Matt Garza will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Dukes is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Florida's out in front, 1-0. Josh Willingham will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And let's see if he can maybe get a little offense going.
And the slider hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Mabin has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Ronnie Belliard will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now the first pitch. And he takes ball one. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
And he's done everything right on the mound so far. The mistakes have been almost non-existent.
Bases are empty, one man out. And now the ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. And Manny puts this one away without too much trouble for route number 2. Nick Johnson will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Not a whole lot of action on the scoreboard so far. This crowd's been pretty quiet.
And no offer on that one as the count to Johnson goes to 2-1.
And now on the mound, you lose the advantage of strike 1 by missing with 2 straight.
And this pitch is taken outside, I suppose. 3-1.
Whoa.
Spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And that ball is gone. So it's a solo shot for Nick Johnson, number 26 for him on the season. And as a result, the Nationals are back even at 1 run apiece.
And not only does the no-hitter disappear, but so does the shutout as well. That was probably the first good swing these guys have had the entire ballgame.
Elijah Dukes will dig in here. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And the pitch. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Manny's got a beat on this one, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. And before the Marlins take their turn here in the 6th inning, let's take a moment to check their in-game box score through 5 innings. It's presented by Upper Deck. Hanley Ramirez will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. And a ball, 1-0.
And this is the right part of the lineup to maybe get something started for once.
And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike, 2-1.
Third time through the lineup for these guys now, and they haven't done a whole lot to this point.
Ready with the 2-1. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Ready with another 2-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. So 1 away now, and here's Cameron Maben. And he lays off there, 1-0.
And who would have guessed his RBI back in the first would be it so far?
Show us what you got.
1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball, 2-0.
And here's a case where you can just sit on fastball. If you don't get one, just take it.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. High in the air and deep down the left field line. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
And you got the big thunder coming next, so you don't want to lose this guy.
Now a soft liner toward first. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
And maybe that'll do something to disrupt this early groove he's been in, as that hit breaks a string of 7 straight that he'd set down.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and here comes Manny. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
And this guy's got 2 of their 5 hits thus far today, so he's had a couple of good at-bats already.
The 1-0 to Ramirez. On a big swing there at a fastball, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. Willingham has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone. Dan Uggla will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. First pitch on the way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And he's got a 5-game hitting streak at the plate that's starting to come into jeopardy.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Zimmerman has got it, and the side is retired. Another look here at our in-game box score, and this one looks a bit bleaker than the last one. Just one hit so far, as they just haven't been able to get anything started offensively. Jesus Flores will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1.
And even though you're not getting much run support to speak of, you really need to just focus on doing your job on the mound.
Now the pitch. Ball 1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
And he's given them 3 straight fastballs, but it could very well be the curveball they call on here.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Daniel Cabrera will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Still throwing 94 with good location.
Swinging a tapper out in front. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Lasting's Millage will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Changeup called strike 1.
And a first pitch changeup there. That pitch has been money for him so far.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And this crowd's fallen into a bit of a lull here in the middle innings.
Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
And right now at the plate, I think you sit on fastball and react to the breaking ball.
Called strike 2.
And this series has been almost a total loss at the plate. 1 for 10 to this point.
Now the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now. And he takes ball 4, so a good job of running the count full and then coaxing out the pass. Christian Guzman will stand in. He flew out his last time up. to first, and the runner back safely. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And they won't get Millage. He's in there with a stolen base. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
And he's just 1 for 8 at the plate here in the series, so he needs to turn things around.
From the belt, the pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it, 1-2. Center field. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1.
The runs are proving to be somewhat hard to come by, so that's a big RBI there as that breaks our 1-1 tie.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Now the first pitch, ball 1.
And now that he's seen this guy a couple of times in the game, he knows not to chase after that.
Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
And this guy's hitting just 200 for the series, so he's in need of a base hit right here.
2 out with the man at first. Fastball called strike, 1-2. He's ready now. The pitch lined into left center. And this will get on by Ramirez for a base hit. The relay. And he is in there at third safely, so there are runners at the corners with 2 away. Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Josh Willingham. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And let's see if this offense can keep rolling. This qualifies as one of their first sustained rallies all afternoon.
1-0 pitch now. Swing and a ball driven to deep left center. The outfielders give chase, but this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 22 on the year, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Well, they challenged him with a fastball, and I think you can pretty safely say he answered the challenge because that thing left the yard with plenty to spare.
Here comes Marlins skipper Freddie Gonzalez on his way to the mound. And we'll have a pitching change here as that's going to do it for young Matt Garza. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. New pitcher set to go now as it's a former Rule 5 guy. Right-hander Jared Burton gets the call. Ronnie Belliard will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, he's hitless so far as he looks to push his hitting streak to 7 games.
And he takes strike 2.
No problems for him so far on the hill. He's just come in throwing strikes. That's what you want.
Swinging a ground ball to first. On to first with it is Helms to end the inning. So it's 4 runs on just 3 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. Washington leads this one 5-1. Jorge Cantu will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
And all this good work on the mound so far can be undone with 1 bad inning. So focus needs to be sharp right here.
And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Jeremy Hermida will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Hit hard towards second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit. Jason Kendall will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And that misses for ball 1.
And he's only given up 1 run so far, but here in the 7th, you have to be alert for signs of tiring.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. This is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And now from the air, a jump throw. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired. Wes Helms will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And you wonder, sooner or later, when is the big hit gonna come?
And that misses, 2-1.
And with a pitcher spot on deck, they may work around this guy and try to force the other team's hand.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-1, hitter's delight right here.
Swinging a ground ball to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. Nationals on top, 5-1. Nick Johnson will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. And he'll go the other way with the fastball as this is on the ground to third. Throw on to first by Cantu, one gone. So the leadoff man gone now for Elijah Dukes. Hit hard, but just fouled, and that was just about extra bases. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Kendall with the sign, now the 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
And at the plate, he's hitless in 8 at-bats here in the series, so he'd love to turn things around.
1 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Boy, good patience to lay off the cutter there. 3-2.
And he might walk a guy or two, but it's not because he's intimidated. He'll come right at you.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job of running the count full and then coaxing out the pass. Jesus Flores will stand in 0 for 2 thus far. And oh my gracious, where did that pitch miss? It's called ball 1.
Ah, come on already.
Here's the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
And these guys have been very patient with that slider away. They have not chased very often.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hold strike on the change, 2-1.
Just trying to find something that works here.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
And is this dude a statue up there? That's why you bring the lumber, amigo.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Tried to get him to chase a slider off the plate on 3-2, and we'll see how close this thing was. And yeah, it was close, but definitely ball 4.
Daniel Cabrera to stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with 1 man out. And he bunts at this one, but it might be too hard. Ramirez on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Nationals are out in front here, 5-1. Pudge Rodriguez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Now here's the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, just need to get something started now. A leadoff base runner would really help.
Hit hard to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Hanley Ramirez will be the batter, 1 for 2, including a triple thus far. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And this has been a well-played ball game. No errors on either side.
This one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
And he has just taken ownership of that outside part of the plate all afternoon.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a bouncing ball to third. Up with the ball is Zimmerman. Throw to first and a good start for Cabrera here, 2 gone. And now time is going to be called here as we've got some Yahoo out there on the field. And per Major League Baseball, we're not going to show it to you, but security's got him surrounded now, and he's likely going to spend the rest of the afternoon in the pokey. So 2 are gone here in the Florida 8th, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maben. First pitch coming. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Dukes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Nationals lead it 5-1. Logan Kensing is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year. Lasting's Millage will stand in 0 for 2 thus far. Ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. One pitch on the way. A swing and a ball hit back up the box. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Christian Guzman will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. But this will be a foul ball. And a foul ball straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch on the way. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Ryan Zimmerman will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Boy, he is just carving them up right now.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
Just overmatched him there.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses, 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
And he knew on that 0-2 count he didn't have to throw him a strike, at least not right away. But on 2-2 now, I think he's going to have to come in with one.
And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. On they get him lunging that time as this is on the ground to first. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. Nationals on top, 5-1. New pitcher set to take over now as it'll be the slender right-hander Saul Rivera that gets the call. Manny Ramirez will dig in, looking for hit number 3 in the ballgame. Now a swing, and Manny hits this one high in the air and deep, and when it comes down, it's going to be a home run. So a solo home run for Manny Ramirez. Number 26 for him on the season, and it's now a 5-2 game. First pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Jorge Cantu will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here's the first offering. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
Didn't want any part of that cutter.
One out, nobody on. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
And he's had trouble getting extended all afternoon.
Shooting for the outside corner, but he missed it, 1-2. The pitch. And Cantu swings and misses at that one as he's set down for route number 2. Jeremy Hermida is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th.
Jeremy Hermida.
And a fastball, very easy to lay off that one. It's ball 1.
He's got to find a way to get on any way he can.
watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Boy, he must have been looking off speed because that's as good a pitch as he'll see in this at-bat.
Oh, and a swing and a miss on that one, and the Marlins find themselves down to their final strike now.
And he'll give you some things to think about up there.
One strike to go as 45,016 rise to their feet here in Washington. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the two-strike pitch and chops it foul. 2 out, nobody on. Gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, and this was a good victory for these guys this afternoon. They really earned the win in front of their home fans.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond the call of duty here in this one. He's our upper deck player of the game.
Well, Matt, he turned it over to the bullpen in the ninth, but still 8 strong innings for him, and he was hitting his spots throughout.
So that'll just about wrap things up. For Dave and Rex, I'm Matt, and as always, this has been a presentation of MLB 09 The Show. For more, surf on over to MLB09.com. Washington is victorious in this one, 5-2. We'll leave you with highlights from our ball game as we say so long from our nation's capital.